This is a study that's it's called the PACE trial, and in this study we treated patients that had chronic myeloid leukemia or Philadelphia-positive acute lymphoblastic leukemia. The patients with chronic myeloid leukemia could be on any stage of the disease, chronic, accelerated, or blast phase. They were all heavily pretreated. They should have received and failed at least dasatinib or nilotinib, but the reality is that 98% of patients had failed 2 TKIs, 2 tyrosine kinase inhibitors. 2/3 of patients had failed 3 tyrosine kinase inhibitors. So a very, very heavily treated population. And so they all received the Ponatinib. This is an oral agent, 45 milligrams daily. And what we found is that the responses were really outstanding. This is a very short follow-up still for this study. The median percentage was 10 months. And with that, more than 50% of the patients in the chronic phase have already achieved a major cytogenetic response. And most of these are complete. Over 40% of patients have achieved a complete cytogenetic response. These results are really, I would say, unheard of. And the response rate, for example, in the patients with the mutation T359, where we don't have any treatment options available today, more than 60% of patients achieve a complete cytogenetic response. So really these results are outstanding. In the more advanced stages of the disease, we also saw very good responses. We saw a major hematologic response in 50 to 60% of patients with accelerated phase, and 25 to 30% they actually had a major cytogenetic response. And even in the blast phase, a third of the patients had a good response. So excellent results, durable responses, and we saw them across all stages, across all types of mutations. So a very exciting level of efficacy.